Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your May 2017 reading. Before I do the readings, I really try to meditate on each side, on the energy of you, to really try to understand you as a sign, as an energy. And it's interesting, every time something different comes up, so I kind of felt this pulling back and forth between really wanting to open yourselves to completely new things, because I know you're actually the sign that is my role model. You know, a evolved Aquarius is the kind of person I want to be like. And each sign, of course, is not the same. All of you are not the same. An evolved Aquarius is very different than an unevolved Aquarius. Although I believe there are less unevolved Aquariuses than perhaps unevolved, let's say, Leos or Aries or something like that. Not to talk against those signs, because I have Leo and Aries in my natal chart, a lot of it. So anyways, okay, so let's see if some of that struggle of, you know, pulling back and forth comes up in your reading. And I know if you've been following your astrology, you do have an incredible opportunity to completely change and open your mind again, once again this month in May, to really go onto the next level of consciousness, to jump onto the next level of consciousness. So it's very interesting what I was feeling there. So let's see what comes up in a reading. Let's see what comes up. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you, and I'm going to just see what comes up. Remember, I do separate love readings, so this is about all the other energies besides for love, unless it really, really wants to come up, okay? Okay, Aquarius, you're almost there. Okay, here we go. This is the energy you're going into May with. 10 of Pentacles, wow. Now, if there was any pulling in this or other direction, it's not showing as you're going into the month. You're going into the month in a very good space. The 10 of Pentacles talks about someone who has built their legacy, someone who has worked hard to get to a place they want to be in life. They've got everything they want. They've got the money, they've got the foundation, they have got the groundedness, they have got a position where they're solid and stable. So it looks like you're going into May with a little bit of that going on for you, whatever that may mean. For everyone, it's different. Not everybody wants to have a big castle and lots of money in the bank and their family and dog and mother and children and everybody around them, right? For some of you, this may be your solid foundation in your spiritual belief system, that you know where you're at. You've come to a really good space of knowing who you are, where you're coming from, right? So this is a good card. So it's a great beginning going into May for you, Aquarius. Let's see what's helping or hindering you. Ace of Pentacles reversed. That's very interesting, because this is a little bit of the opposite of this card. So even though you've got your foundation really solid, you might have a bit of I would say some bad news, something that is not so good concerning your money and your stability. So this is like a little contrary. That's what I felt, Aquarius. That's why I was pulled back and forth and back and forth. You see, two completely contrary cards complementing each other. So going into the month with that really solid, stable mindset, but on the other hand, feeling as though you're not, feeling as though that stability is in danger, in peril somehow. So that's interesting. Let's see if this makes more sense later on in the reading, but that's already that first super controversial situation. Stability, yes, feeling good, but then, oh, what's going on? Like, am I going to lose my stability? Am I going to lose money? Am I going to lose the grounding under my feet? Am I going to lose what I have here? Wow. All right. I hope it's making sense to you already a little bit. Okay, now, Aquarius, this is why I love you, Aquarius, because you have got everything that you need from above. You have all the help you need from the gods to create what you want. You kind of know, you've got a broader view. The magician can basically make anything that he wants happen because he's got a connection to the divine. He's magical. His mind is broader than the minds of most of the others. He knows how to work the elements. He knows how to work his connection. He knows how to create something out of nothing. All right, and that's you. That's in position 3 of the Celtic cross. That's your hidden strength. That's your secret power. So Aquarius, basically, if you discover this about you, if you really can tap into your power, your magical power, your spiritual power, I mean, I think you are the most evolved of all the signs. And when you're evolved, you know how to tap into that infinite source of creativity and magic and manifestation power, all those things that we are now learning about, all those things that a lot of us spiritual seekers are trying to attain, trying to figure out how to do, how to manifest, how to create our lives, how to take power over our lives, how to create something out of perceivably nothing. So you have that power in you in there. So this is really powerful. It might seem a little bit out there, but this is wonderful. I mean, if you have this, then you need nothing else. You just have to learn how to tap into this. And that's what an evolved Aquarius is all about, I think. Wow, amazing. Okay, let's continue. Recent past, the 3 of Wands. So in the recent past, you've put quite a lot of work into your projects, and I think you have come to the space where, okay, I've put work into my projects and I'm seeing the results. I've got an overview of what I'm doing, and I'm seeing like all the things moving around. I'm seeing my results coming in because this person has a wider vision. And I think this is also saying, Aquarius, about what I was talking about expanding your vision, about having a bird's eye view. And you have that. In the recent past, I think you've been able to develop a bird's eye view and have been able to look at what you have worked for, what you have created, and you've been able to see from afar, okay, these are, everything is moving in my life. I've done this, things are coming together. So you've created a really good place of being able to see things from further, kind of like looking at the earth from space instead of standing, in a swamp and thinking, oh my goodness, and seeing everything small. You see things from further. You see the big picture. Okay, I know this is all very general, but let's continue. Bear with me there, Aquarius. Bear with me. Temperance. All right. Wow. Another good card. Major Arcana. I think May is going to be an important month for you, Aquarius. Temperance is the card of ultimate balance, of blending things together to just the right mix. And this is in the position of your forecast, your weather forecast for the month of May. So I think you have gotten, look at this. These cards go together. Your secret power, knowing how to work the elements, your forecast, figuring out and blending everything together into a formula that works for you. So this is power and knowledge and the application of that you're planning to do this month with this incredibly good foundation to build on, and with a bird's eye view. Wow, Aquarius, I'm pretty impressed. I'm impressed. The near future. Okay. 10 of Wands reversed. This is good. So perhaps you have been feeling a little overwhelmed. All right, a little overwhelmed, but that's going to let up. You'll be able to see through the forest, if that makes sense. Now remember, I'm going to blend these cards together later. We're just developing a story for now. Now, your fears, the Five of Swords reversed. Look at this, the Five of Swords reversed. Wow, let me look at that card upright. Yeah, okay. Aquarius, you fear that those primitive people, the ones who do have a lot of power, that they might want to bully you a little bit, they might want to throw you off, they might want to try to stop you because they don't have this vision that you do, you know, the small-minded. This guy is very small-minded here, right? And in this case, the reversed meaning of it is making it just a little bit worse, is kind of augmenting it. So you're afraid that people in your life who are a little more small-minded might not understand and try to hinder you in your plans, right? Okay, let's continue. Aquarius, let's continue with the next one, outside influences. Aquarius, you know your teachers and masters of wisdom, and you use those. The Hermit, especially in May, it's a good idea to really get down to your spiritual guidance. Okay, this is, right now I have the feeling this is a spiritual guide who is helping you learn how to manifest, learn how to blend, how to create your life. So if you haven't yet done so, reconnect with your spiritual teachers or look for a new spiritual teacher. Look for one who is wiser than you. We all need spiritual teachers. No matter how wise we are and how advanced we are, if we don't stop learning, we will never expand our mind more. You know, if you know everything, you can't learn anything. And I think everybody has still a lot to learn. That's one of my things in life that I love most, is finding teachers, finding enlightened people and learning from them. I'm an everlasting student. So be a student in May. And this could be in prayer and meditation, connecting with your higher guides, angels, masters, ascended masters, your legions of light for inspiration, but also reading books, but enlightened books, not just entertainment, you know, just really getting down and studying, learning from those who really, you know, help you expand your mind. You know, watching videos, doing courses, really using that positive influence to continue. And I think this is important. I mean, every card here comes up for a reason, right? Because if you're already in that evolved mindset of, you know, being an incredible magical creator, right? And I mean, look at this, your mindset. I mean, you are pretty evolved here. You've got the status almost of a being of light, of an angel. You know, you've got the mindset, the recognition, the evolution of someone who knows a little more than most of us, who knows how to blend things, how to do alchemy, right? And you can go a step further if you continue learning, if you look for that person that can help you get even further ahead. And it's very important. Don't do it on your own. Now, your hopes. Your hopes. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. Ha! The Six of Coins reversed. I think there we're getting into, here, look at this. Now we're getting into the development of this story. What's going on? Maybe we'll figure out what's going on here with the Ace of Coins reversed, with the 10 of Wands, and then the 6 of Coins. So this is kind of, there's something happening here, I would say, with your resources, money, wealth, that could be a negative factor in May. Something that's coming, or perhaps it's already there, that you're going, oh, I've got a great, I've got a great foundation, but this is, boom, some bad news, something that's gonna maybe set me back a step. And this is the next step, something that might overwhelm you and go, oh my God, I can't handle this is difficult. But it's you got to make it lighten up. This reversed, the 10 of Wands reversed is always, well, in this case for me it's a lightening up, it's an easing up of that. Okay, so you have to be able to deal with this, I would say, and then your hope that you can overcome this problem. All right, now let's look at the last card. Bear with me. End result, Knight of Cups. Beautiful end result. So it looks like you will overcome whatever this is. It looks like you're on the best way to transcend this and to come out really focused, really moving forward. The Knight of Cups here for me is a person who is moving forward on their path steadily, really focused. He's got a very precious object here. He's got a precious object, your knowledge, your magic. This is your secret ingredient there. And he's moving forward with it. He's using it. So this month to me is quite magical for you, Aquarius. It looks to me that you are really able to take your magic to the next level. But, being prepared for a little bit of a setback here, which perhaps has to do with this, which perhaps has to do with people not quite understanding what you're trying to do. I mean, there's so many people who don't live very conscious lives and they think we're crazy, right? Even watching a tarot reading or doing a tarot reading, anything like that, they would think, you're out of your mind, that's all humbug, right? And these people can affect us greatly, and we have to learn how to not have them affect us. And that's why it's so important to find community, to find like-minded people, to find good teachers that can motivate and help us overcome the overwhelm. So there's a little bit of an overwhelm that you have to get over, and it looks like you will get over, right, Aquarius? And just to tie this together, I think it's beautiful. I think that your bird's eye view of really being able to analyze and see from far what you've built, and going into May with really a solid foundation, but some kind of happening, something blocking, something pulling you down, something to do with perhaps that you're almost going to lose this or lose part of it, or have something happen that will be heavy, a difficult thing, feeling overwhelmed, getting over that overwhelm, and really working hard to move forward from it and coming out positively, not letting that drag you down and not letting this drag you down. Because also looking at this row here, this is a beautiful row. In order to create this, you either have to work really hard all your life or inherit something to have such a beautiful, solid foundation built, or you have to be able to do a bit of magic, right? And I think with you can do the magic. See, this is your secret power. You can create that solid foundation for you, for yourself, with your magic and with your foresight, with your skills, with your open-mindedness, with your being able to take anything and blend it and make it into something really incredible, using your resources, right? The magician knows how to use everything to get what he wants. So Aquarius, I think you really have magical powers, right? I believe in magic, okay, my friends? I believe in magic. And I believe that you can make magic happen. I mean, love is magic. Think about love. For me, that's magic. And you have this very special power, Aquarius, because I think you're the ones who can jump by leaps and bounds in your consciousness if you really want to. But, you know, there's always certain forces that are pulling you back and forth, that are like pulling against you. You know, first of all, people, we care about people. So, I mean, if they're holding us back, not understanding us, bullying us somehow, that affects us. And we do need to eat, Aquarius. You too, you need to eat. So something like this can really kind of, you know, cut through your plans. But the overwhelm with whatever is happening there, you'll be able to get over it, because this is reversed, right? And also, you really working hard to overcome that loss, that for me, this card right now this is you going, oh, I've lost whatever I had there. Oh my God, this is really hard. And turning it around means overcoming it, or even preventing that. Okay, and then coming out like this, Aquarius. I mean, look, this is a water card, the Knight of Cups. This is the most beautiful, enlightened, concentrated cups person, I would say. He's young, he's moving forward, he's intent, he's got the world ahead of him, and he knows what he's doing. He's got his precious object here that he's carrying over the river, you know. So I think in May, whatever this is, your idea, your precious object, your object of alchemy, your object of magic, you're going to have created that, and you'll be bringing it forward. You'll be moving that forward. You'll be moving your magic forward. But you have to be prepared, Aquarius, right? You have to be prepared for a little bit of a setback again, right? Don't let it overwhelm you, okay? Be aware of it. Prevent it, right? Foresight is so important. Don't let these people affect you, you know? Be happy that you're you and you're not like them. And really listen to your teachers. So I think May can be really fabulous, absolutely fabulous for you if you concentrate on your powers and have foresight, okay? So Aquarius, I hope this has made sense to you. I think it's very interesting. Remember, Aquarius, look at the reading of your ascending sign and your moon sign as well, because we're not only one sign, you know, we have lots of different planetary energies within us. And, or if you have, for example, 2 or 3 other planets in one sign, then look at that reading as well. Because sometimes the reading resonates for your sun sign, sometimes it resonates less. And you have to look at the other ones, and it's a blend of all 3 of them, okay? Because we're, like I said, we are complex people. We're not simple, we are not singular. We have a lot of different aspects in us. So I hope this one has made sense to you a little bit. Please let me know, leave me a comment. If you like this and want to see a little more of it, please subscribe. And I really hope your May goes well, and that you may find and create your magic and share it with the world. Thank you so much. I'm Natasha, your Queen of Wands. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye.